de Cinco de Outubro. We're going to be going down this one. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. Before we do, just want to kind of show some of this other stuff. It is pretty bright. Okay, anyways, be right back.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.
Go check out the room.
Chiquinha.
Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, we're gonna go check out the street in a second. Before we do, we're just gonna head on over this way. I'm gonna go. That's a storm surge one, so it kind of talks about how high the water can go, which is can go all the way there. They say 2 to 3 meters. So yeah, a lot of times this was all flooded with water when the typhoons came in. So this street has a temple right here. So there it is. Let's just kind of step inside for a second here. This will kind of start out. Beautiful detail everywhere. Come out with this. There's a Taoist temple. I'm just gonna step outside for a second. This street will have like Thai, like kind of like Thailand street food festival with like Thai food and things like that. So they'll be all the way down here, but that's not gonna be our focus right now. We're gonna be it's a nice park right here. But I want to get down this street. I'll tell you why, because I heard that there's like a restoration project where they're painting some of these buildings down here, and I just want to try to take a look at some of that. I have filmed in here at nighttime when they had the food festival. I've done that at least a couple times. It's pretty beautiful, especially at nighttime. But today is like about 5 p.m. I think. Look at that dog. There's a little dog right there. It's kind of cool. So we're gonna try to find this artwork that they were saying, some traditional. This one has like a bunch of older CDs and DVDs, videos, things like that. Lots of stuff that you don't see much anymore. Haven't seen DVDs in a long time. Records, okay. Vegetables. Some kind of cool looking buildings too. If you look around a little bit, you see all kinds of interesting stuff, right? Okay, so we're gonna try to find these buildings. These something was painted here that's supposed to be quite beautiful, so it might be all the way down. We'll find out shortly. Cinco de Outubro. So there was a newspaper article today. Oh, this might be some of it right here. So they were saying there was some buildings some stuff that was painted. There's some more of it too. So this is the first one that I see right here. So let's go check it out. So I can see some of these buildings right here were painted. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yep. Step away a little bit. Okay, now I can see that. So these were painted, and then that little whole row like that. The shops are open, they look cooler. Definitely needed a paint job. So yeah, somebody's apartment door is open. You have the access to the balcony. Pretty typical, they just use it for washing, but I think if I had it, I'd throw a couch out there if it was strong enough. Looks like it has a nice space for those three. Okay, let me just take a look. I think this street also had some new paint jobs as well. Yeah, there it is right there. So later we're gonna do that one as a separate street. So this whole one is painted. Let me just step back a little bit. There we go. So this is a neighboring street right here. We'll focus on that one later, but they painted this whole block, it looks like, all the way down to that one. Actually, let's just see this one. I'm sure you want to see it anyways. And then we'll come back around to Cinco de Octubre, which was the focus of this one. But the reason I even came down here at all is because I wanted to see this street and see what they did to it. This area, I mean, they did something kind of cool. Okay, so let's get back to our focus street since we're going to label it with the other one. This is called Rua do Guimarães. Then we're going to go down Travessa dos Pachios. Then we're going to head back down to the other one. That way you can get a good idea of how it's all set up. So here we go, right here. This is all part of it right here. This whole area has been painted. And we're definitely gonna come around and just check it all out. I'm gonna come around this way too. So I think there's more down that way, including this right here. What we want to do is come around to this. So it looks like apparently this whole block is painted, and that's a little bit different. So it's kind of cool too. Got the bird cage in there. So here's some more of our painted buildings. So, okay. So, yep, so I got yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, all the way down. Step back a little bit like that. Yeah, and I think this is kind of a way to rejuvenate this whole area, right? Of our side streets. It's kind of cool. Okay. So now we can see what some of these look like. It's kind of cool. And we also have this one. Looks like it's like a little bit of history there. Let's take a look. Got these little alleys like that. This looks like it's could be almost anything there. So that's our whole block. So that whole block is almost all paved all the way around it, the square. So let's just kind of check out more. And I think we're gonna go all the way down to the end. And at the end there's a rice shop that I filmed once a long time ago. Definitely want to film that again. Usually throw water out, so step over like that. You can see kind of all the residential up above as well, right? Oh, actually the rice shop, I thought it was a rice shop right at the end here. Might be, but it might be a lot higher up. So I think what we'll do is we're going to end it right there. So this can just keep on going all the way down that way. But I think we're gonna, looks like this might have also been recently painted as well. Actually, that looks really cool. So this is basically this whole street, Rua de Cinco de Octubre, with all kinds of really cool artwork everywhere. This building's always looked really cool. I think they might have had live music and all kinds of stuff there once. Kind of a stereo place at the bottom now. So, okay. Got pictures of Elvis, Charlie Chaplin, Beatles, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley Boulevard. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, So anyways, that was our focus, was this street right here. I feel like that one, the right there.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha, toma cuidado da movimento.